Hello, good morning, good afternoon, depending on where you are at this time of the world. At this time of the world. At this time in the world, anyway. How are you all doing? So, I've been messing around a bit with stage lights and I came across a couple of issues, which I don't know if they're issues or they're supposed to be like that. And obviously, a couple of things that I don't like personally, which it's not I don't like, but it's kind of like it makes the workflow uh, it prolongs. Let's say it kind of like it kind of makes the workflow longer. So point number one, if I add a drum track, right, bring up the drum pad, right, I should be able to automatically go into the drum editor without having to create an empty MIDI event and then be able to go into the drum editor, which in this case is kind of long. It makes it long. And see another reason why is so now if I'm into the timeline, right, that means um, I can't just record the drums for this five for the 4 bar. I need to go into the drum editor thing, change the pattern size to 4 bars, right? Close it down, go into the timeline, drag this whole thing for the 4 bars, and then start recording, right? Which is kind of long. And if for whatever reason I delete this, watch what happens now. I can't go into the drum editor no more. I need to create another one, double tap in, and then obviously it goes back to the 1 bar, and I need to send it to 4 bars again. Tack, close it down, and then drag it all the way again, and then record, which is kind of long in my opinion. Like if you guys could make it easy for us when we on the timeline to just be able to record directly onto the timeline without having to go in there changing to the 4 bars or whatever the case is and da. That's too long in my opinion. Obviously, that's my personal opinion. That's like a toe off a little bit for me, right? Let's forget about that. Point number two: if I create a central, if I have a central track, right, and I tap on the icon, right, and I tap on show, what's it called? Show the central track. It's gonna show the central track, right? Then I tap on show master. It's gonna show the master, right? Now, if I tap on what's it called? If I tap on the option to disable, like to disable the was to not show the send track, instead of you getting rid of the send track in the timeline, it's gonna get rid of the master track. Now have a look. Did you see what just happened? Now the master track is gone and the send track is still there. But if I tap on the eye icon, you see that master track should be there and the send track shouldn't be there. But I don't know, for whatever reasons it shows the opposite. So now if I tap on master track, and then that's gonna get rid of the send track, which is kind of like a bit, I don't know, it's kind of like weird. So now watch it again. Send track is gonna show the send track. Show master track is gonna show the master track. Get rid of master track. Whoa! Now look, it got rid of the master track this time. Get rid of drive. But okay, no. Okay, send track, show master track. So if I tap on to what's it called, get rid of the master track. The send track. That's gonna get rid of the master track either. I don't know why. Anyway, and then point number, I think that should be all, right? Yeah, that should be all. That should be all. So please, please, if you guys could just make it easy on us with the drum line, with the drum thing in the timeline, that would be really perfect, man. That would be really perfect. The software is really awesome by itself. Honestly, it's one of the best on the iOS platform right now. But the drum thing is just a little bit long, man. It's just long. And one more thing, yeah. Before I forget, let's say, for example, let me take this all the way. Yeah. Okay. Let's say I bring the what's it called, playhead to this position, right? Bring the what's it called, the keyboard, right? And I tap on record, right? It's gonna start recording from here, right, to here, and then it's gonna stop here. So when the loop goes back, instead of recording obviously from here from the beginning and continuing to till I stop, it's just gonna stop recording here. Let me show you what I mean. So let me turn the microphone off loud. As you can see, I was clearly tapping tapping on the keyboard, but it just recorded up to here. It just recorded from what's it called 3.3 to 5. I don't know whether it's supposed to be like that or I don't know, man. If there's a workaround around, like I know there's obviously there's a workaround around it as what's it called, setting the playhead all the way to the beginning and not recording from the beginning and all that. But that's long. Sometimes you just want to start from there, record, and then obviously keep on recording. I don't know if it's supposed to be like that or if it's a bug. If anybody knows anything about it, please let me know. And if it's an issue, please stage lights, open loves, please fix this for us, please. And then, oh yeah, undo and redo button. So right now, let's say I just recorded this loop, right? And I want to get rid of it. If I tap on the undo button, that got rid of it, right? Let me see. Okay. Now I think that only happens with the drum. Wait, let me see something. Let me record something in drum real quick. Allora. Yeah, that basically happens with the drum. So as you can see, I recorded this drum pattern, right? This drum MIDI. And let's say I made a mistake and want to get rid of the drum MIDI. If I tap on undo, nothing happens. Tap on undo. It's rather, what's it called? Redoing and undoing what I did previously before recording the drum thing. So for me to be able to, what's it called, get rid of anything on the drum track, I would need to go into the drum editor, tap over here, and then clear off. And then tap over here and then go back. Like, damn, that's a little bit long, man. That is a little bit long, man. I don't know if it's supposed to be like that or if it's a bug. Please let me know. And once again, thank you for watching and have a nice day.